Oh my, Britney! Britney Spears just had a lot more to say moments ago about her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, and about me, too. What? Also, the very latest from K-Fed's upcoming memoir, we've learned that Britney's younger sister, Jamie Lynn, sent K-Fed some savage, damning texts about the pop superstar. And of course, her former husband and baby daddy is now sharing those private text messages from Jamie Lynn to him with the world. We will get to that, but we have to start with what Britney said about me and about K-Fed. This is still up. I was worried that she would be deleting it very quickly, but no, it's still up. Ah! Look at this. Britney took to Elon Musk's platform. Look, that's her verified @Britney Spears account. Look, if I click through, it takes you to her official page with 52 million followers. Okay? Look. That's the post. Look, I'm going to copy and paste. I just still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Oh my God. Let's get into what she says. Britney says, quote, "To be loved unconditionally and with a naive heart like mine, always being threatened or made to believe I'm the bad one as they profit off my pain. Oh, dear Jesus, show me there is a God and I can too be loved unconditionally and not have to be so perfect because it's really interesting. I 100% beg to differ the way he, Kevin Federline, is literally attacking me in his interviews. If truth be told, the man in the interview went straight to the source and said it clear as day. No money from Britney for 5 years, you trying to get paid. That's what General America is saying. Weird. You both have moved on. Your kids are adults. It's a different world now. Why is he so angry? And what's scary is he's so convincing, she says. It literally blows my mind the moments he stops before he cries. Are you effing serious? I know his book will sell loads more than mine. What? Britney. No. I love you. I love you. There is zero chance that K-Fed's memoir will sell more than Britney's. I don't even know if Federline's upcoming tell-all will make it into any bestseller list. Britney continues, if you really love someone, then you don't help them by humiliating them. What scared me was how serious and angry he got. People have no idea. It is way worse than anyone could imagine. Is she alluding to what I think she's alluding to with regards to K-Fed? The boy, she says, referring to her ex-husband, hates me. And it is deep anger to literally say the things he is saying. As my mother cleverly says, oh, you're angry? We just love you so much and wish you were here. I'm like, what? You called me one time in 6 years. And why didn't you invite me to my son's birthday in Louisiana in my home for 2 weeks? They get entitled with special secrets as they treat me exactly the way my father used to. Yes, they secretly love to cast me out and make me feel completely isolated. So, in resolution, guess what I did, my friends? I bought myself a miniature greenhouse made of all glass. It has a beautiful stained glass picture above the door. It is the mini house of healing. I do need healing, and I'm starting tomorrow on it. Nope, not growing weed. 4 cat crying laughing emojis. Lavender, rosemary, eucalyptus, and miniature shelves. Freeze your favorite flowers in the refrigerator. I'm serious. The smell stays potent, rich, and strong. Gardenias are unbelievable. Sage, peppermint, chamomile, tea tree. There are so many. I'm going to get real dirty in there with all the dirt, but I don't care. I'm honestly liberated and so damn blessed it arrived. Damn, I need to get myself a miniature greenhouse too. I don't know about gardening though. I do love bird watching now. I've become Spencer Pratt. Britney, in sincerity, says, there are so many things to do to heal. I feel like just general contact and communication with people. My birthday wish is not to fly anywhere this year. I want to have coffee, lunch, or dinner with Michelle Pfeiffer and Paris Jackson. What an odd combo. It is important to look up to people and still believe in humanity. And there are extremely cool, beautiful people here. I will start acting, doing real columns monthly, not about me stuff. People are supposed to talk about controversy, shocking topics. I might even start my own radio podcast. Now we're starting to get to the part about me. I can't believe this. It's still up. You can verify this yourselves. It's not photoshopped. Oh my God. Britney says, and thank you to the people supporting my heart right now. I know you guys understand it hurts. And Perez Hilton, you are absolute adorable, and you made my heart smile. Perez Hilton, you are absolute adorable, and you made my heart smile. Thank you, Britney. I'm rooting for you. The world is rooting for you. We all just want her to have a happy ending, a normal, or as normal as possible, and healthy life. But unfortunately, she's having to deal with a lot, including her ex-husband and now her sister. In his memoir, K-Fed says that his current wife, Victoria Prince, remains in touch with Britney's family, including Jamie Lynn Spears. K-Fed even shared 2 messages that Jamie Lynn sent to her, K-Fed's wife, knowing full well that K-Fed would read them, but probably never expecting Kevin to share these. And these text messages from 2021, they're not going to help Jamie Lynn repair her relationship with Britney. According to Kevin, Jamie Lynn reached out to Victoria, K-Fed's current wife, about Britney lashing out at her sons, Sean and Jaden, on social media. He doesn't specify exactly what Jamie Lynn sent the message about. However, Britney and her little sister were estranged by that point, and Britney and her sons were also estranged by that point in 2021. And in the past, Britney, as recently as this week, has taken to social media to say things about her sons, prompting in 2021 to Jamie Lynn saying the following to K-Fed's wife. Honestly, this makes me want to cry because I feel for those boys so much. I'm her little sister by 10 years, and I can't imagine what her actual children must feel like at times. But I am familiar with the feeling of being a dinghy trying to survive in a wave caused by another's ship, feeling like you have to rescue yourself. I always wanted her to get better, especially for the boys. Jamie Lynn then admitted that she started to resent her sister for how she treated Sean and Jaden, and because she's incapable of taking accountability. I get it. Everybody is hurt. And Britney hurt more than others, still is having to live with a lot of issues, mental health issues. And in 2021, when all of these texts were going down, she was still, I believe, in the conservatorship. Britney's conservatorship was not terminated until the end of 2021, middle of November of that year. So there is a high probability that these texts happened before that. And Britney herself said that when she was under her father's conservatorship, she did not have will to live. He controlled everything, including her not being able to even drink coffee. Jamie Lynn continued in her text to K-Fed's wife, quote, I'm still trying to come to terms with how she could be so unaware of anything outside of herself. I spent my whole life based around what was best for Britney, and I never wanted to step on any toes as the little sister. So I quietly built my own life and career. I tried to be supportive, but in a way that was healthy for my own well-being. Kevin also shared a message that Jamie Lynn sent to Victoria later. This time it came after Britney's little sister purchased her son Jaden a piano for Christmas and received a thank you note from him. Not only did she praise him for the kind gesture, but she also gushed about how Victoria and Kevin raised him. Jamie Lynn texted, quote, Jaden sent me the sweetest message about getting his piano, and it made my heart so happy to hear him so happy. I know I've said it so many times, but it's worth repeating. I'm so thankful the boys have had y'all to raise them to be well-mannered, appreciative, and kind boys. Any parent who's actually raised their children, oh, that's a diss at her sister. Britney wanted to raise her kids. Unfortunately, it became complicated. She was not able to. Jamie Lynn says, any parent who's actually raised their children knows that raising kids is the toughest job on earth. And you both, K-Fed and his current wife, are raising those boys and their siblings while also having to protect and shield them from so much chaos that no one would ever understand unless they lived through it. And listen, I got a little emotional just a moment ago thinking about Britney's children, but also I do have a lot of empathy for Britney's sister, and obviously for Britney, and even for K-Fed, for everybody. I have a lot of empathy for all of them. I wish them all a happy ending. Then Jamie Lynn really went for the jugular. And I get it. I have empathy for Jamie Lynn. Jamie Lynn is also a victim. They're all victims. And texting all of this must have been cathartic for Jamie Lynn. But Britney's going to read all this now. And Jamie Lynn commented that there was not enough money or material things in the world for Sean and Jaden to be able to repay Kevin and Victoria for caring for them while their mom, quote, couldn't be bothered. I think it wasn't that simple, Jamie Lynn. Britney's sister continued, and I'm sure my sister has never thanked y'all for raising her children and still being beyond gracious to allow her so many chances to take part in their lives, even when y'all had more than enough reasons to validate cutting that off. So I wanted y'all to know how much you are appreciated and supported by those of us who love those boys. I just need a little fabulous right now. It's just so sad. But I get it. I get what Jamie Lynn is saying. And in that moment, she was responding out of anger and hurt and disappointment for her nephews. Well, thank you again for this, Britney. And thank you for watching this video. Your support means the world. If you want to support even more, check out my website every day, throughout the day. It's P to the E to the R to the E to the Z, the H to the I, the L to the T, the O to the N.com, byname.com. Also, I love making personalized videos. Get a personalized video from me for your mom, your boyfriend, girlfriend, neighbor, classmate, somebody you hate, yourself, somebody you love, like anyone, whatever the occasion. I love making them. Get one on the Cameo website at cameo.com/myname. Also, check out my merch store to pick up some fabulous items at buypopstuff.com. That's buypopstuff.com. And if you like my podcast, make sure that you're signed up for our Patreon to get an exclusive episode a week at patreon.com/P to the E to the R to the E to the Z to the H to the I to the L to the T to the O to the N. Patreon.com/myname. If you watched until the end, you are a VIP member of my fam. You are the 1%. Hit that like button, share this video, and say pink in the comments section. Pink is a healing color. Pink is fabulous. Say pink and let me know your thoughts about what Britney had to say about me, about what she had to say about K-Fed, about what Jamie Lynn had to say. Thoughts on everything. How should Britney respond? How will she respond to her sister? Lots to discuss. Let's get into it all in the comments. And remember, pink. Say pink. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sending you love and Britney love and everybody love. Love. Say pink. I love you. Thank you for watching.